Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be bringing to you the Take 5 Art Challenge for the month of March, and this month I am the one bringing you the prompts. So here's my reasoning behind them. So the first one is I want you to have a theme in mind, and the theme is portray your inner emotions in your piece. The second prompt is to cut out a figure from a magazine. The third prompt is mixed media background. The fourth is to cut out or use collage words. I used mine from a magazine. And prompt number 5 is just a doodle, just a doodle. So I'm starting off by doing a lovely little frame with my tape. I love taped frames. I love when I pull them out that they are, there's a lovely white border. So this is just masking tape from like builder's tape. And I put on a layer of gesso. I am now just adding a little bit of a stencil through using the pink, I think it's the magenta color by Dina Wakley. And basically it's just to add something to the white background because I don't know, the white background doesn't look like it's too inspiring. And then I'm reaching for the scribble sticks by Dina Wakley. And here I am just journaling my emotions. So when I said to put your emotions in your theme, I meant in any way you think possible. If it's a certain color that you're feeling, put in that color, because colors definitely portray emotions. If it's words, you use words. If it's scribbling, if it's journaling, you just do whatever it is that describes how you're feeling on the day. If you're feeling really angry, go for black. If you're feeling really like passionate, go for red. And I was just feeling really upbeat on this day. I was really happy, really grateful. I was just scribbling down all the reasons why I was happy in the world. So I was grateful for my home, grateful for my kids, grateful for this new career that I'm starting, as well as the beautiful career that I'm already on. I've started, I don't know if you caught my last video, so I have a new business. I'm designing my website. I am designing products. I've got clients already. I'm just super excited for the future and just doing a whole lot of learning and just really grateful to be at this stage in life where you're getting information and you're giving back to the world and you're meeting so many beautiful people and you're helping so many beautiful people, and yeah, just in a really, really great place and just being grateful for everything I have. It's just really good. We're at a good place. Yeah, feeling really happy all around. So I'm using every single color that I have, and I'm trying to blend in my edges here. I notice that I don't really like drip marks as much, even though I dripped the paint all the way to the sides there. You will see me blur them out very soon. I love this color Night. Night goes really well with the green. Night goes really well with the orange. I am watering down the paints, the acrylic paints here, and just really doing intuitive play. It's just about enjoying color and mixing and being all flowy. And yeah, I'm not really thinking at this stage. I'm just really enjoying what I'm doing. I have nothing in mind other than I just wanted to sit down and play with color and watch color blend. I tip the board here and I use my spray bottle and I just catch the drips at the bottom. As I said earlier, I don't like those drip marks, and I will, yeah, you'll see me gesso over them in a minute. So here we go. This is the next day. I started off by gessoing the edges because I didn't blur them well enough. You could see the orange is very stark between where the orange stopped. So I started off blurring the edges, and then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a coat of gesso over all the colors. Then I'm going to go back for a second layer and add color on top of colors so that it just looks like a beautiful, you know, a multi-layered piece, not just necessarily one color. So over the blue, I add blue, and this time I'm using lots of water. The paper I'm using is 300 GSM mixed media paper, so it's really nice and thick, and it takes what I'm giving it. So where there was blue, I'm going to put, where there was green, I'm going to put green on top of it. And like I said, I'm just adding lots of water along the edges and then blurring the two colors together so that there is no stark line in this layer. Introducing a new color here, so this is yellow. I end up obliterating all white space as usual, but I want there to be more lighter colors than there are darker colors. At this stage, probably the whole surface is wet, and so I love the mixing of all the colors, and there's not much drip lines in this layer as there was in the first. Okay, so this is the prompt where I'm putting magazine cutouts. I'm just showing you here a few that I'm thinking of. I like them all actually, except that one. I loved this one, but using her meant using a lot of the background, and I actually quite loved the colory, flowy background. So I did end up going with the black and white picture. I didn't know what I was going for here. She was black and white, and she was kind of really small compared to the background. And so I could have put her to the side and started clipping out magazine words. And I slowly started seeing a pattern happening, and the words just slowly came together, which was really good. I love how that works. That's like art magic. I should never ever try to plan anything because it takes too much time and too much effort to plan. Sometimes if I just do it, it like happens before me. And as you see here, it's going to start coming before your eyes. So I'm cutting all the long sentences into words. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting like all the big words, like the the infinite potential, I'm going to put to the left, and the love holds tight. Love holds tight. I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to move all the in and the at words. And then I come up with this quote that says, believe in connection, yourself, no limits. And I just love how the whole sentiment comes together. Looking at it now, I sort of wish I had put believe in above her and then put all those other things all around her so that she believed in all those things. Believed in infinite potential, believed in love holds tight, believed in, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It works okay in this instant. So then I decided that she had to have something to stand on because she looked like she was floating. And I used this stamp, which I didn't like, and I thought of not using her at all and putting the other big girl. But I thought, no, you know what? I'm still going to make it work. So I put that aside in my mind for a little while, and I thought I should add a little bit of more stamping to the background just to like integrate areas that looked like there was too much of a harsh border. So there's this stamp set that I have there. And so what I did was I stamped the black cones, I guess, and then put the infinite potential words on top of it. And here I'm just using matte Mod Podge, and I am using my finger because I have ruined way too many brushes by not cleaning them, not cleaning the glue off them. So I do end up using my fingers here, and it's good because using fingers like allows bubbles to be removed from underneath the magazine, from underneath the quotes. So I don't mind. It's all right. As long as I quickly wipe my fingers, it's not going to be too toxic. And then I do the same here. So I do believe in, and then I want to put dot points. So believe in connection, believe in yourself, believe in no limits. And I do struggle with that, but I end up making it work in the end. Come in with some liquid pearls, I think. So I'm remove the excess of the matte Mod Podge, and then I thought I'd put a little bit of inking through the punchinella here, and I quite love how this comes out. Thank you to my bestie Lolly for that gorgeous brush. My god, these things are amazing. I want to buy one for every color. So I have one that I use for black, and it's just such a good, ergonomically works really well, better than a sponge dauber. So thank you, Lolly. I do love that. So yeah, so here's where I decided to collage something for her to stand on. I love that yellow ring, but it didn't work because it was the cover and it was really thick, and I would use a lot of Mod Podge stick it down. So I did find this beautiful gold ring from Tiffany, cut it out. It's like the band and then the rock on top, and she just it sort of elevated her too high on the page, so I removed the band and I just put the diamond for her to stand on. In hindsight, I should have gessoed the black stamping that she was standing on, because you sort of don't see the diamond. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she's standing on a diamond, but it doesn't matter. It sort of looks like she's standing on the world, and the world has diamonds in it. I don't know. You can interpret it how you like. So I love that she's standing on the diamond. I know she's standing on the diamond. You guys saw that that's a diamond from Tiffany's. So she's standing on diamonds, and I love how she's got like one toe kind of hanging off the edge, so she's quite happy. I love that she's in black and white, and the world around her is colorful and beautiful and full of potential. So it kind of really does reflect how I feel. Now I feel like the world is full of opportunity. I've met so many amazing people. I have so many amazing clients that I'm just so happy, and I feel like the world's this magical, colorful place where I'm making a difference and helping people heal, and just, I'm just really grateful for serving in the world. So yeah, this page totally ended up being exactly how I feel. I am using Stabilo Woodies here. This is what I'm using, I guess, for the prompt of mixed media page, as well as the doodle prompt. I am trying not to use black as an outline. I feel like that's sort of been done a lot. So this is where I hated what I was doing. So I just started outlining with black, and I was trying to hide the stamped image before, but I hated that she was standing on black. This is a gorgeous feature of the Stabilo Woodies. So they are water soluble, so you can just add water, remove what you just put. So I took the black away. They're also this lovely waxy consistency, so you can smudge them, and they smudge so beautifully. So because she's standing on a diamond, I thought, hey, why don't I put some stickles down? So I did just that. I put stickles all around the diamond. I put it all around her halo, and I put it all around the words, which, just sparkled, infinite potential sparkling, love holds tight sparkling, believe in all these beautiful things is sparkling. And I don't know, the world looks like it's just a beautiful place to live in at the moment. So I love the sparkle and the glitter. So next I had these beautiful stars left over from last month's prompt, and then I thought, let's go the whole shebang. She's standing on a diamond, she's got the glitter happening, and she's got beautiful magical stars. And I think I was still on that whole vibe of she's standing on top of the world, feeling really happy with what she's got. So I wanted to have the world and the stars all around her, so I just incorporated that. And you always see stars anyway when you when you see a beautiful carat diamond, gold carat ring or a diamond ring. So I felt like I could go with it. Those stars I put down using the art glitter glue. Now I decided I needed a little bit of extra pop, so I added 3 layers of washi tape here, so you can see me putting them down, and I did reiterate with the Mod Podge. Now I tried to do some doodling with gel pen, and because of the Mod Podge, and because I think the matte Mod Podge is fine, but because I'd put the glitter glue and there was the wax from the Stabilo, there was no way any doodling was going to happen. So I abandoned that, and I decided to use the Stabilo as my doodling medium. So I am removing the tape, and this is the part that I love the most. So as I'm removing the tape, remember the washi tape is there coming over the masking tape, so I have to be very careful here, and I just cut the washi off. I love that, it's like magic. And I'm going to do it one more time here, and be careful not to pull the whole washi tape off. So I'm just going to move it to the side and cut it off, just like that. Gorgeous. Don't you just love that white framing? It's awesome. I love it. So now I'm just going to go back and add some more doodling. So where there was blue on the page, I'm just going to, I guess, do an outline and then blur it in so it looks like this lovely fade in. Where the stencils had a pattern, I used the same color and I went around it with the Stabilo. And once again, I just used my thumb to smudge it, so it just adds even more like pattern and more color. Yeah, where there was blobs, I did blobs and I smudged it. Here is where I did what I didn't want to do, which is add black around the words. I know why I did it. I wanted them to stand out. So at first what I did was I just I wet them with a really fine line brush, but I noticed that I was doing what I didn't want, which is adding, you know, dark color, you know, a black around. So I abandoned the water and I just smudge as much of it as possible so that it just looks like a drop shadow more than an outline, if you know what I mean. And then I use this blue on the pink area, and that is awesome. And I add a little bit of blue up the top there. That looks pretty awesome as well. And really, as I start playing here, I don't know what I'm doing. There's nothing really in mind. I do start adding black here, and I remind myself that I don't want any black. You'll see here that I start smudging the black, and the black just does not do anything for me. So I'm going to come in now and remove that with water. I love that you can just remove this. And I'm just happy with the black stamping. Here we go with the smudging. So the smudging looks all right. I don't like the black outline. It's so strange how you're quite particular about things. And here I removed the black around the words, and it works for me here. So I ended up using the liquid pearls as like a dot bullet form, and I was pretty happy with that. Made sure to flatten the tops. And that is my layout for today. So if you guys enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. I want you to comment below, tell me what you love about it. I would love for you to go and check out what the other girls are doing. I can't wait to see what they did with the prompts and how they interpreted them, how they put their emotions in their art. And if you guys would love to play along, I would love to see what you do. Go ahead and upload your art to Instagram and use the hashtag Take5Art. I'd love you to tag me, hashtag AmiraInOz, and I will definitely comment. I'd love to see what you have to say. And yeah, check out my details below. Come over onto my new website. I'd love some support, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to be able to support you. You guys are my followers. Definitely followers get some freebies from me. So head on over to my website and say hello. I would love to connect with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video.